Today we are going to be reading The Darkest Dark by Chris Hadfield. Now I know a lot of you know that this is one of my very favorite books, and if you can remember, Chris Hadfield, the author, the man who wrote this book, is actually an astronaut in real life, and he's also Canadian. It's a fun little fact. I love the images in this book. It's hard to tell because there's a little bit of a glare from my lamp, but look at the detail and the beautiful coloring that the illustrator used. Chris was an astronaut, an important and very busy astronaut. When it was time to take a bath, he told his mother, "I'd love to, but I'm saving the planet from aliens." When it was time to get out of the bath and go to bed, he told his father, politely, because astronauts are always polite, "Sorry, no can do. I'm on my way to Mars." An astronaut's work is never done, so astronauts do not like to sleep. But their parents do. "You're a big boy now," said Chris's father. "You have to sleep in your own bed." And Chris tried, he really did, but soon his room was dark, very, very dark, the kind of dark that attracts the worst sort of aliens. But his parents meant it. Chris was going to sleep in his own bed tonight. Does that ever happen to you at home? You try to sneak into your mom and dad's beds? His mom and dad checked under his bed and in the closet and even in his underwear drawer. They declared the room 100% alien free. They tucked Chris in, they turned on the nightlight, they even gave him a special bell to ring if he was nervous. Clang, 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 clang. He rang it a lot. They took the bell away. And then his father said something that worried Chris even more than the dark did. "One more peep, young man, and I'm afraid we'll all be too tired to go next door tomorrow." But tomorrow would be a special day, a very special day. Chris had to go next door. His life pretty much depended on it. So Chris stayed in his own bed without a peep. It took a long time to fall asleep, but when he did, he had his favorite dream. He flew his spaceship all the way to the moon. Look at his dog. That's silly. The next day seemed to last forever, but finally, when the moon was shining over the lake and the summer wind was ruffling the leaves of the trees, Chris ran next door. The house was already full of people, all gathered around the TV, the only TV on the whole island. Chris found a spot where he could see through the crowd, and what he saw was astronauts, real live astronauts, on the actual faraway moon. They were wearing puffy white suits and jumping for joy, jumping so high because there was so much less gravity there. The grown-ups huddled around the TV were amazed. Their whole lives long, they'd never expected to see this sight. Even Chris, who had been to the moon just the night before, was amazed. He never really noticed how dark it was there. Outer space was the darkest dark ever. See them looking up at the moon and the stars? That night, Chris did a little experiment. He turned off all the lights in his room, even the night light. It was still dark, very, very dark. There were still shadows that looked a little, well, alien. Nothing had changed, but Chris had changed. He'd seen that the darkness of the universe was so much bigger and deeper than the darkness in his room, but he was not afraid. He wanted to explore every corner of the night sky. For the first time, Chris could see the power and mystery and velvety black beauty of the dark. And he realized you're never really alone there. Your dreams are always with you, just waiting. Big dreams about the kind of person you want to be. Wonderful dreams about the life you will live. Dreams that actually can come true. So Chris always dreamed of being an astronaut, and then here's a picture of him up in space, and it really did come true. You can dream whatever you want to dream, and you can make it true. Make it come true. The end. Now, if we go here, there are some pictures of the author, Chris, in his spacesuit and on a spacewalk. And there he is with his dog, Albert. He's playing guitar in his on his rocket ship, which is pretty cool. Well, I hope you liked that book as much as I did. Thanks for listening.